If you're trying to get better at storytelling in your marketing, make sure you watch this because it's the number one mistake that I see a lot of marketers do when it comes to storytelling. You see, I recently made a video about the origin story and how you should craft your origin story to attract people into your ecosystem and build a stronger connection with your audience. And someone sent me a DM on X asking me, they said, Leon, you always say how marketing should never be about you, it should be about your customer. So how do you actually use the origin story if the origin story is about you? And this was a great question because the reality is no one cares about you. No one cares about your brand. No one cares why you started the brand. What they do care about is they care about themselves. People care about themselves. So the magic of storytelling in marketing is how do you connect people's pains to your story? One example of a bad use case of storytelling in marketing is here's why I decided to start my watch brand. No one cares. No one really cares why. Instead, a better hook would be, are you able to afford a Rolex? Well, I wasn't able to. So this is why I decided to create my brand, my watch brand. So notice how it starts. Are you able to afford a Rolex? Most people are not able to. And then it connects to the origin story, to the story of the brand. This is an example of good storytelling. Another one is, let's say I create a skill for my open claw. One bad storytelling is, I just launched my new skill set to make my open claw a CMO. That's not interesting. No one cares about it. But a better one would be, hey, have you tried setting up your open claw and realized that it's actually useless and it's pretty dumb. It doesn't understand anything. Well, I was facing the same thing, which is why I actually ended up coming up with a CMO skill that has completely solved all the problems. Here's how it works. That is how a good storytelling starts. You start by highlighting your audience's problem, and then you inject your solution using story. And the reason why using a story is important is because a story makes your message pierce better, like an arrow. It makes the message pierce better. People are more open to hearing a story than they are just an advertisement. The only caveat to this is when you are presenting in front of an audience where you have their attention. What do I mean? Imagine if you are in a room and you have 30 people in that room that are there, that they're going to be listening to you for the next 15 minutes. Starting off with a story is oftentimes recommended. So you start off with a story about yourself, and then later into the story, you connect it to the audience's pain points. I'll give you a very quick example. A couple months ago, I did a talk to a room of 50 people when I was visiting Lebanon, and I had 7 minutes on stage. So what I did, I spent the first 4 minutes talking about this, how when I started Unfungible, it started with a dream. I fueled with passion, and then things weren't working. I was getting rejected. People weren't buying from me. I ended up finding myself going back to live with my brother because I couldn't afford rent. And then eventually something clicked, and then the business exploded. And then I transitioned into the reason I shared this story with you is because just like me, you are one step away from having your breakthrough moment. The reason I was able to do this and start with me at the beginning is because these people are locked in to that room. And they will leave, people remember the last segment of a talk. And that's why you always end it with them. That's the only caveat. But for the rest, for digital marketing, if you're making content on the internet, you always want to start your messaging with you, not I.